So our starter was describing before that the way that she brings up all of the boats is she lines them up, right, behind that very far buoy, all in a row, slowly brings them up together using only the back half of each boat, most likely. You don't need the entire power of your entire boat. They slowly drift in. They get maybe, a couple meters from the buoys. They all stop, and then they very slowly, with finesse and with grace and some control, they come in together to the final little few meters up to the buoys. She lines them up, and then they go. So let's hear what she's doing.
One more seat, 6. One hold, thank you. One more seat, thank you, 6. 5, give me 1 half seat forward, and 3 1 seat forward. Thank you, 5 hold, 3 hold. All those hold, are you ready? Attention.
And they're off. This is race number 91, the Omni Premier Mixed Recreational E Division Final. This is an 8-boat race. Medals are on the line. I repeat, medals are on the line. A very exciting time for all of these crews. It looks like out of the start here, right out of the gates, all these crews have really nice, strong starts. We talked a little bit before about how a lot of Canadian crews here on the West Coast do a 6:16 start. A lot of U.S. crews that I know will do a 4:15 or a 4:20, something like that, a little bit of a longer start. But it all depends up to what that crew wants to execute on that day in that race. They all have very nice specific strategies and plans, and they're going to execute those as strongly as they can. It looks like right out of the gates, boat number 3, Dragon's Wave, is a little bit ahead. They have about maybe a 3 or 4 seat lead, but that is something that over the next 450 meters, any other crew could most likely make up, including a boat like the one we're seeing right now, boat number 7. That is Stantec Splash. They're looking very strong. They have pretty darn good timing, gotta say. I love their orange jerseys, nice and bright, easy to spot.
Yeah, dual meaning there for sure in the orange, I'm sure. All right. Yeah, what a field, though, here. Quite dispersed, but all together at the same time. Looking really strong, though, of course, as you mentioned, is lane number 3. And not surprisingly, perhaps, as you said, is the Stem Cell Dragon called out there in 8.
That's right. And also next to lane number 3 is lane number 4, Eternal Dinosaur. Again, this is the Eric Hamber High School team. Very exciting to see. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, that's the wrong team. Oh, Eternal Dinosaur. This is the Eternal Dragons are the Eric Hamber team. Eric,
close enough.
Eternal Dinosaur are the parents and families and friends and whatnot. Excuse me.
Dragons, Dinosaur, they all have skills.
That's right. This was Suzanne's team. That's right, who is no longer here. She is going and acupuncturing as she does. That's right, excuse me. Anyway, so it looks like still in the front, though, is lane number 3, Dragon's Wave. Followed closely on the very outside by Stem Cell Dragon Cult. They're giving them a run for their money. We'll see if they can make up those. It looks like 3 or 4 seats that they're down, and coming into the final 100 meters, it'll be interesting to see if they can make it up.
Yeah, and look at UBC Curran Orem over there in 6. They're definitely not out of this race either.
No, not at all. They're definitely in the running for either a silver or a bronze. I don't think they're going to catch up to Dragon's Wave to take the gold.
50 meters left.
But with these 50, we'll see what happens. There's boat number 8 that we were just talking about, Stem Cell Dragon Cult, on your screen. They're really making a move to come up to the finish, and I think they're in front.
Yeah, from this angle, our angle, it's unofficial, but it does look that way. Look at the surge, though. Look at the surge there from the Dragon's Wave also. Holy smokes.
Oh, boy.
The photo finish again for sure.
I think that's 836, but I am not quite sure.
Absolutely. 8, of course, Stem Cell Dragon Cult. 6 was UBC Orem, and lane 3 was the Dragon's Wave.
That's right. And now through the line, that was boat number 1, FLCC Fort Fusion from Fort Langley, and they are through. And that is the end of this Omni Premier Mixed Recreational E Division final race number 91. Great job by all these crews.
Yeah, thanks for your sponsorship there, Omni. Great race.
Thanks so much.